What is up, everybody? I'm here to address the giant elephant in the room. If you didn't already know, Twitch has decided to suspend my Twitch account for 30 days. Me saying racial slurs, which, if you know me, obviously isn't the case, but those of you that, think that I could possibly be racist of any sort of way, I'm here to clean it up and clarify what actually happened. I was streaming live on Twitch, playing some Fortnite, and I was in Tilted Towers, and I was fighting a player that appeared to be wearing a dark skin, and he was starting to run from me in a fight, and I said, "Where is this coon?" I didn't mean it in a racial way at all. People think that the player that I was playing verse was a black character. It was actually a Twitch Prime skin that kind of resembles a raccoon. So when I said that, people obviously, thought that it was racist. Anybody, there was a moderator in my chat that kind of was calming everybody down. I wasn't looking at the chat at the time because I didn't use the word intentionally in a racist way at all. I was just using it as like a short term for like raccoon. Like the guy's playing like a snake, like the guy's playing like a raccoon, and if you want to put a picture of the skin that the guy that I was fighting was wearing, his eyes are cut out and he looks like a raccoon. So I was going to say raccoon, but I just clipped out, the first three letters, and I just said coon, and I didn't mean it to be in a racist way at all. And I apologize to anybody that I offended. That's not what I meant. I just meant raccoon. I'm just sorry and disappointed in myself that I should have known better. I just don't want, this to affect my career any more so than it is. So I just really want to address it to everybody. The guy that works for Twitch contacted me, and he said that it was a black character, and it wasn't, And anybody that knows me knows that I didn't use that in a racist way at all. I used it for its primary meaning, and that is short for raccoon. And I honestly didn't know, and I'm an idiot, and I should have known better. I should have known that there was a secondary meaning to this word. I should have known better, especially the situation that I'm in, being a Twitch streamer. I should have known better. Right after this happened, I wasn't looking at my chat, and I didn't think anything of it at the time. I actually went through my entire live stream without even knowing that I had said something like that could have even been remotely racist. But after I ended my stream, I saw my Twitter DMs, and the Twitch staff reached out to me, and I looked at the clip, and I was like, wow, like I guess this does look really bad, like this is a big misunderstanding. That's why I'm making this video. But anyway, I looked at my chat, and people are like, you can't say that. That's a bad word. Like, why'd you say that? And one of my viewers, Starscream, who's been moderating my chat for like coming on 3 years, maybe even longer, who happens to be black, like toned it down, and he's like, listen, like that's not what he meant. He didn't mean it like that. Like he meant raccoon, but he's just trimming it down. Like just relax. And like he toned my chat down, and before I could even realize that, like, oh shit, like I said something like that could be racist. And I never want to even I never even want that situation to happen. I've been streaming on Twitch for 3 years now, and I have never once said the N-bomb. I've never said the N-word. I don't just slip up and say words. This is the word that I had said, and it wasn't a slip up. I was just using it in a different way than people thought. I was just using it short for raccoon. But I really am like deeply sorry to anybody that I offended. Like I truly am. Like I never want to hurt anybody. I never want to make anybody feel some type of way. All I want to do is just teach people things about this game and make people a better player. And every single time, somebody leaves my stream, I want them to learn something and to be a better player. I never want anybody to be offended or hurt in any sort of way, and I apologize to anybody. But growing up in Florida where raccoons are so common, it's like my brother's named Jackson, I don't call him Jackson, I call him Jack. You know, if I see a wild raccoon, you know, outside of my house sneaking around, like I'm gonna say, I might say raccoon or I might say coon. It's just a thing, you know. It's just like shorter and easier. But obviously, I'm never gonna call it that word again if it's gonna, you know, hurt somebody or offend somebody. I never mean, you know, I never want to try to hurt anybody. Me and Fruit are not gonna stop with the daily uploads on YouTube. I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'm gonna use this 30-day suspension is kind of like a lesson, you know, to come back even stronger and better. But the daily uploads on YouTube aren't going to stop. You know, I probably did a terrible job explaining of the situation, but anybody, you know, that knows me knows I'm not a racist in any way. But I appreciate all the fans that are supporting me through this unfortunate events. But thank you guys. Appreciate everything.